What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna get started here soon. Gotta open up Stream Elements actually. I need to make commands in this one too. Jeez. We will. Alright, guys. Let's get to the gaming. With Johnny Test collecting water.
I see the light is still with you.
What do I have the most weight in? Armament? What it looks like? They ain't trying to deal with. Moving that there. Diamond Gray's toothpick.
Seems like everybody wants some problems they ain't trying to deal with. I'm about to turn into a beast and flip the kill switch. No days off with me, I swear I'm working till the bills flip. I'ma stack this paper, count money to the ceiling. Seems like everybody wants some problems they ain't trying to deal with. I'm about to turn into a beast and flip the kill switch. No days off with me, I swear I'm working till the bills flip. I'ma stack this paper, count money to the ceiling.
I maxed out my storage. Oh, they downgraded this Arcana real bad. Holy, oh no, it's tier 4. Oh my gosh. It is cold outside. I can feel it. I gotta chop wood. Maybe I'll get level 100. Who knows? I hope so. I really do hope so. Level 100 logging. That ain't gonna happen. I gotta chop way more than hitting 550 greenwood. If it was only that easy, chat. Before you attack me. We're just poking things, but we also need rawhide. Rawhide is very valuable right now. My hopes is at least we hit like level 70. Because we're almost there and we're barely gonna hit level 68. Level 70 on my logging, that would be great. What it is? Mature trees? Dude. I need me some young trees, bro. This should be a young tree. No, it's a mature tree. That's a young tree. These look like young trees to me. Lumberjack Stan. But I feel like you have to be in this game. Holy, was that? We're gonna get 100 extra because we gotta make some charcoal. Because we're definitely gonna be mining some iron. When we mine some iron, we're gonna get steel. When we get steel, I mean, we want 100 more of what we already have, which we're close. 608. Now we're at 634 with that one. 648 with that one. 47, but now 48, I guess. Ugh. I can't morning today. There we go. Moving and grooving, chat. Moving and grooving. I want to see how much hide he gives me. I might farm them. Near every like starting settlement, there's usually a good spawning area of boars. I just don't know how good they keep you on them. On hide. Because if it's worth it, then farming them on hide all day, just be out here slaying out boars. Those gave me 29 boars. What about the wolves here? Like 14. Wolves and boars aren't that bad around here. Somebody harvested all the iron. But it makes sense though. In the wee bits of the morning. Let's see, what level's Andre, bro? Andre is level 25. They do so much damage now. Believe me, we have to search chests. Easy little guy. Easy little guys. They're a bunch of cheesy little guys. Hardcore parkour. There, we finished that. I'm gonna salvage this. That feels bad. Dude, that was a nice little combo right there. Heavy knockdown and then stab to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna level up our spear. Auto run into oblivion. Mr. Diaz. Smacked him in the face. Just wombo combo, bro. Wait for my stamina reheal. This next one I'm gonna need to find buckets because I just want to know where I'm going. This spear feels so nice, man. I really hope that they buff the spear. It feels so nice. Holy. Grab the life bloom. Whoa, he just dodged that, bro. Things I gotta decimate. That was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Got a lot of poultry on me. A lot of feathers. Nice. Got Restless Shore, dude. Need 2 game meat for this, but this we can just disband this because we're not gonna pay for that much things. Well, we can go over to the market and buy stuff. Oh, no, no, no. We're not paying that much for it. We'll disband that too. Actually, no. What's going on, Johnny?
Bro, what's up? I saw you running around. I was like, Funny Man's on.
Yeah. I'll be on here for a little bit before I have to go to work.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey. At least you got a few minutes in, you know?
Couple hours. I'm going to work until 7
okay.
Central Standard Time, but
Okay.
still tired as heck. Woke up at like 3:30. Part of the grind, though.
Part of the grind. Yep. I have not gone to sleep because I am gathering water.
I saw you standing there, and I'm like, "There's Johnny."
I got
Press
AFK
E.
kicked.
You did right now?
No, not right now, but like a few minutes ago.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I was watching YouTube on the side and just kind of like, because I was watching like the Markiplier, like the Forest playlist, and so it just keeps going to the next video. Now as I was binge watching all of them, I was just sitting here and pressing E every time I heard the little audio cue of it, of me collecting the water. I just hit E again.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't hitting anything else. So I guess they just assumed that I have some kind of auto clicker or something. And so I got kicked for AFK. Hey, it said I was kicked, like, it didn't even say, like, inactivity, really. It just said you were kicked from the game. So I'm like, okay, so they probably, it probably easy anti-cheat said, yeah, so it seems that you're botting, so goodbye.
Pretty much.
Oh man, what's bad is it's not the first time it's happened. This has happened before. This is like the third time it's happened too. Oh man, they're eventually gonna ban me.
I'd be careful with all the water you're farming.
Oh man.
Just gonna
Well,
start...
it's weird. Well, I would literally just like show them footage because like I've done this. I've literally done this on stream before. Of sitting here just chatting with people while I'm hitting E over and over. So I just be like, look at this. I do this all the time. There are losers out here who collects water for hours. There are us. We are here. I don't know. I kind of find it funny, to be honest.
How much you get kicked for collecting water?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny. Gotten kicked 3 times already. This is the first time today, but I've gotten kicked on 2 separate occasions. So, yeah, but hey, it's
All in the name of the water industry.
all in the name of the water industry. I always sell out of water. Always sold out. That's why I'm collecting water right now. I sold out everywhere. I literally have I had nothing in the trade. I literally just put some in Windsward.
I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to follow the footsteps of Johnny then. I gotta pay property taxes. Lighten the load.
Yeah, Jafar's been following my footsteps. He's been going to Weaver's Bend, Restless, and Morningdale. And doing the whole water biz there. I'm just like, cool. You do you, fam. This is just like, see, the thing is, a lot of people think I'm making like hundreds of thousands of gold no, the water's what's happening is the water is paying for me to do everything else. Like, that's about as much, currently I have just over 2K. But I've stayed at 2K the entire playthrough. So if I spend 1,000, I'll earn it back in water. Like in no time, basically. That's really all it's all it comes down to. Is it's literally paying for all of the gold I spend in this game.
Yeah.
So instead of having, I mean, honestly, if I just sat here with the water and didn't buy anything, I probably would have about 50, 60K right now at least. But the thing is that I keep spending it on other stuff. Like, I wanted to get my engineering up, so I just bought a bunch of iron and star metal and stuff like that, you know? Just found it pretty cheap, said, let's do it. Shoot, I somehow destroyed the Sandflux economy on accident. I didn't mean to, but I did. Sandflux was selling it like a little bit, like $4.10, $4.15, like a piece. And I was like, that's insane. I have to pay like 4 gold and more for 1 piece of Sandflux? No, I'm gonna fix this. So I went in, converted a bunch of materials, and then put in Sandflux for like 30 cents. And as time progressed, it's now down to like 10, 20 cents.
Just straight flip the market.
Yeah. It's not hard to do. It's just, I usually just do it on the things that I'm going to use. What's the point of flipping the market on something I'm not going to use?
Yeah.
So, I might do it on the suspended Azov market soon. I'm not sure.
I don't think that would be a hard market to flip, to be honest, just because everybody wants it, and even though like you're gonna undercut it the moment they sell you sell out because it's kind of hard to get, people are still going to be selling it at like 300 a pop. That's the thing. So you would have to have like the amount of items you'd have to you'd have to have like 2,000 suspended Azov selling at like 30 cents if you wanted to flip it.
Oh no, I'm not planning on doing 30 cents with that. No, I was planning on like dropping that down maybe to about 50 gold.
And right now it's like 200 a pop, isn't it? Or like 250?
It's insane. You're lucky to see it at 125. Yeah, it's around 200. And I'm just like, man, I do not. I'm gonna farm it. I'm gonna find a way to farm suspended Azov.
It's easy. Just make sure your Azov cap is basically near full or almost full, and then go to Restless Shore and just kill things, and they'll drop it for you.
Well, yeah, but
that's the best way to literally farm it. Like, you can't farm it anyway else other than just making sure you're like almost 1,000 capped, and then just killing things will drop it. Killing enemies, more specific, will drop it. So you want to go in places that have like a ton more enemies spawns, and there's several like camps in Restless Shore where you could do that. And because I have like maybe like 20 just because of Restless Shore. Like that's
I never have Azov. I travel way too much. It's like I try to find a balance between fast traveling and walking, but in the end I just never have Azov, and it's crazy because I don't even fast travel that much. Yesterday I fast traveled 2 times, and I spent 1,000 Azov apparently. So yeah, it was not a fun time. I actually, yesterday I decided some guy was selling a whole set of star metal tools with the Azoth stuff for 350 gold.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, Azoth extraction on it? I'll take it. Like, I think I'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
So all my tools now, I mean, except for the fishing rod, I don't care about that, to be honest. All of them have Azoth extraction, so it's helped out a lot considering how much I go off and, start going mining or logging or whatever, but yeah, I'm always broke on Azoth. I think I've dumped more money into the Azoth economy than anything. And that's probably what's making it go up constantly. People keep putting it up and up to see what they can get away with.
Get away with a lot in this game.
Honestly. I mean, shoot, I'm selling fresh water.
Yep.
In a place that literally has a freshwater river going in the middle of it.
But do you think people would actually go and stand there and grab some fresh water even though it's like 2 feet away from them?
It doesn't take too long.
No, I'm just saying that's just how lazy people are. They just won't do it.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, I can get if you want to get like, get it in bulk, like get like 2,000-3,000 of it, okay? But the thing is that like I'll literally see sales where people buy like 6. And I'm like, you bought 6 from when you can literally go to the river and press E. 4 seconds later, you have 12 in your inventory. It's not even. Okay, actually, it's a correction. It would be 10. It would be 10 in your inventory. Windsward has a different. I don't get what it is. In Everfall, you get 12 per grab, which is why I should probably be in Everfall right now to do this. But in Windsward, you get 10. I don't know why. It's just.
I thought you got 10 or 12 wherever, because I've grabbed stuff in Windsward and I've gotten 12 every time. For me, at least.
Well, I'm in the river. It might just be in the settlement here. I don't know. Or it could be my gear saying screw you. I don't know. Right now I'm only getting 10 apiece though.
I see you standing right in the water.
Yep.
I need storage space. That's what I need right now.
Same. Usually when I need storage space, it's a good excuse for me to go put something on the market. I put a bunch of platinum ore on the market earlier. I'm not going to make much off of it, but the whole point of getting the platinum was just for me to be like, ah, man, cool, got platinum. Mining XP.
Yeah.
The whole point was literally for me to go to a place where nobody else was fighting me for ores. Because I ran to 4 different locations that like usually didn't have much competition, but had a lot of things to mine. Yeah, it didn't work. It was like 2 to 3 people running around, grabbing everything. I was like, crap. So I ran to Reek Water and got platinum. And don't regret my decisions one bit.
Put sandpaper on the market for 60 cents.
What?
I put sandpaper on the market for 60 cents.
You put sandpaper on the market for 60 cents?
Yeah, nothing happened though.
Yeah, considering coarse sandpaper right now is 6 cents.
Oh, they just reduced it? When I was putting it up for sale, it was 60 cents.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's pretty cheap. When I bought some yesterday and it was like 10 cents. So yeah, it must have reduced even more. Let's see. Yeah, the highest price right now is 4. Yeah, it's let's see. Oh, I think I see your 60 cents here. Did you put 1 order or 2?
No, I took away my order. I'm about to place
okay.
it again.
Oh, sandpaper?
No, the highest one I see right now available is 8 cents for 240 units. Then I have a 7 cents, and then a 6 cent. So I think I'm gonna do, if I could do like 6.5, that would be cool.
Wait, it is coarse sandpaper, right?
Yeah, coarse sandpaper. I'm about to put it on for 5 cents, but I gotta do the math real quick. I have a 100 or 1,024 times.
Would you like me to share my Google Sheets with you? Because I have a Google Sheets that I haven't created the algorithm for like just selling something, but I have an algorithm of a bunch of different materials and how they intertwine and stuff like that. I need to update it with prices, but basically, for Windsward, I went through and put a bunch of stuff. It tells you put it, but what you do is you find the base price itself.
Yeah.
So whatever's the lowest price. Let's say the 6 cents for coarse sandpaper. I don't think I have sandpaper on here. Oh yes, I actually do. But this was back when it was 2 cents. So if I go in here and put 0.06, what it'll tell me is the expenses, the crafting fees, all of that. Since this doesn't have a crafting fee, I don't have anything, of course. And then the base fee, which is like how much it costs to put it on the market.
Yeah.
Per unit, and it'll tell me what my base profit will be.
I had hoped for the aid of a hero.
And then of course, if I want to price it down, I can price it down, and then it'll tell me the final price of the actual thing, and then how much of a profit I'll make, or estimate profit I'll make,
Yeah.
without doing any of the complicated calculations that the server does.
Yeah.
But
I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to send it to you. As long as you don't mess the whole thing up, we're good.
I will throw a rock right into my screen and mess it up that bad.
Let's see. I'll just make a copy of it. So if you do mess it up, not a huge deal.
I'm not gonna mess it up, Johnny. I don't even know how to work Google Sheets correctly, so I'll just probably look at it and then I'll just tell you to like, hey, how do I implement something? And then you implement it, and then I would be like, okay, that's how it works.
Yeah, I went full dive. I need to update all these prices. Because I went into, so I did basically when I did this, it was more of a progression system. I went into steel ingots and selling those in Monarchs at first. And of course, after I thought about steel ingots, I had to think about every little piece of material that went into it and went, oh crap, this is going to take a bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a bit much. So let me go over here. Let's see, share, no. Okay. Okay, and here you go.
Send it through Discord, right?
Yep, I DM'd it to you.
Cool.
It will allow you to edit. Basically, I've pretty much got the algorithm set. Actually, here, I'll do a quick tutorial on like the things you can do. Like, let's say you want to add something new. I'll show you how to do it real quick. It's really simple.
Are you sharing your Discord?
I'm sharing the screen. Yep.
Okay, I gotta go to voice.
Yep. Just tell me once you see it.
I see it.
Okay, so I have a few things here. Don't worry about these prices because I have not updated like any of them yet. If you want to add, I mean, if you see a price, I always go with the lowest price that I see for the base price, including my own. So let's say Star Metal Arrow just happened to be up for like 20 cents. I just put it 0.2 and kind of leave it at that. And it usually calculates everything on its own. If you want to add something new, let's say you wanted to add a donut. I don't know, why not? And you see it at 0.3, so 30 cents.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you come up with the expenses. If it's just a regular resource or whatever, it usually doesn't have an expense unless you really feel like, I guess, unless you really feel like buying it, which at that point, why are you selling it?
Yeah.
But the thing is, let's say this requires you to put sandpaper in, okay? So basically, actually under that, let's put 3 to make it better. So let's say you want to put sandpaper. Now, there's an algorithm behind it. All of these have this weird algorithm. It's honestly, so we have sandpaper here. So this is sandpaper. This is the base price of sandpaper. All we have to do is add this. So with sandpaper, we have 0.06. Cool. That's amazing. But we also look B10. You come down here. This equals B10. And it will put that in there for you. So whenever this updates, let's say I change this to 0.8, it'll update the bottom one. That's all you gotta do. And it's kind of like we wanted to add something else. Like let's say we wanted to add tannin with the 4 right above it. We literally just put would just put the plus sign, and then we'd type in B9, press enter, and it would add 2 together. And then when we update 1, so if I want to change tannin to 0.1, it would just always do that. These last 4, the base profit, price down, final price, all that, it's very simple. So let's go ahead and say crafted fees are 0 and 0 for the craft and trade fee for some weird reason. All you have to do is go here, hold down left click and highlight all 4.
Yeah.
And then you see this little box.
Yeah.
Do this, drag down, boom, algorithm's copied, you're fine. So that does all of it for you. The algorithm, I mean, as you can see, it just copies exactly what it does is it will copy the algorithm for it, but for the next row. So then it just kind of makes it that simple. So then if I wanted to add another thing, I'd just be like, oh man, a fart. We're gonna do that. Oh man, 43, 5, 6, 7, and then copy pasta, and it tells me everything I need to know about that. And then if you want to delete the entire thing, of course, you just highlight it and press delete.
I'll have to start updating it then and seeing what I'm going to be selling.
Yeah. I mean, that's really all there is to it. And the cool part about Google Sheets is that if you're on it, if we're both on it at the same time, you'll actually see in the top right that like we're both viewing it at the same time, essentially. There is a comments thing too at the top right. I think you can actually just highlight a cell or something. And you can either press Control-Alt-M, or if you right-click, you'll see comment, and you can comment on something. So if you decide you wanted to ask me a question like within the Google Sheet itself, because you know I'm on, then you could just put it there, or you could DM me on Discord because that's probably smarter anyways. But yeah, oh yeah, one thing you might see is it'll be like hashtag REF exclamation point. If you see that, it just means that the algorithm can't compute anything because there's nothing to compute.
Okay.
So if you ever see it look like it's bugging out or having an error, it means either you screwed something up, or if you didn't do it, then it just, like for wood, I put the price as 0. I'm not buying wood, it's outside. So, so, you know, if you want to go put in the price of wood, by all means feel free, but I'm not gonna, because the thing is also when you put in wood, it's not just wood. You would have to go in and put one for H wood, for green wood, for weird wood, for iron wood. Then I don't want to do that. So that's why I have a 0 there, and because of that, it can't compute anything because there is nothing for it to compute. So then it just yells at me, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I understand. I understand why you're messing up. That's all it is. You confused yet? You on board?
I understand mostly. I'll probably have questions later on.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And if you want to add other people, you just hit share at the top right and add them. I will say that if you add people, you're responsible for their dumbness too. So that means that if they screw the whole Google Sheets up, I have a copy, that's fine, but you're banned from my Google Sheets if that happens.
You probably won't add anybody else.
Yeah.
And if I do, it's not going to be shareable.
Actually,
or editable.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you can share it, and at the bottom when you go get the link at the bottom, you can change their permission. So you can actually change it to where they're just a viewer if you really wanted to do that. So makes life a lot easier that way. That's usually what I do. But
you're gonna have to make several docs of it because you got to make several Google Sheets of the same thing for the different cities because all the cities have different prices.
Yeah, I know. This one was originally for Monarchs, but the prices change. I'm not keeping up. I'm not going to keep track of all of them. I do all my crafting in Windsword. So if somebody else, by all means, wants me to start one and they want to go keep track of the other ones, I am 100% down to help run it, but I'm not doing it. That's a lot of prices to keep up with, and they change pretty much by minute. So I've literally seen prices drop like 50 gold within a minute. So all it took was one guy to put it for a lower price, and everybody else wanted to try to outbid him, essentially, in prices. And it's like, okay, cool. Shoot. It didn't take me long to destroy Jafar's water economy.
Yeah.
Yeah, did he mention that?
Well, I mean, he destroyed it himself because he should have never came in to tell everybody like, "Hey, can you check on water for me?" And then we're all like, "Why do you want us to check on the price of water, Jafar?" "Oh, it's because me and Johnny Test are selling water. We're making good money off of it." And then it goes from good money, you say? Oh, and then everybody's on the same page. So he destroyed his own industry. I say that.
Yeah. Well, what happened? So. What happened is in Weaver's Fin, he had he had basically a monopoly on water because of the fact that like because he was selling it at 0.44, which was the cheapest price. I went in there and put it for 0.15 because I wanted to see, are people really gonna buy through all of my stock and get to his fast enough, or is my stock gonna sit there? Because I only put in like 200. I'm like, is my stock gonna sit there for days? Because if I sit there at 0.15, he's not getting any sales at all.
And this was at Weaver's Fen, you said, right?
Yeah. And so they sold my stock, but what happened is people were putting the prices down to like 0.25 to still outbid him after, like, I think somebody actually bought my stock and then just put it up at 10 cents extra. That's really what it looked like. And Jafar found out and was like, "Johnny, you need to go up there. You need to buy all that stock." I'm like, why do I have to go buy the stock? And he's like, "Because you destroyed my economy by putting your water so low." I'm like, not my fault they bought it. I was trying to find out whether people would buy it or not for your sake. You know, I didn't want your water sitting there for like 2 weeks because nobody's gonna buy it. That was the actual purpose was like a business, like it was like an investment into figuring out if people are going to buy it in Weavers, because I didn't think anybody would buy it in Weavers, but they do. I'm like,
well, most of the water there is unfarmable for.
Well, yeah, fresh. But like, that's not a crafting place, or you wouldn't think of it as. Like, you would think of most of the crafting happening in like Windsward, Everfall, maybe Monarchs. You know, like the starter places where everybody's at right now. But no, they just bought the water and then they just priced it up. So yeah, I had to buy a stock of water, and then I went and put the water at 1 cent higher than him. So if he got sold out, I'm making money.
Yeah.
Not to mention his plan anyways was to buy all of the water. Actually, let me check. Let me check and see if the water there got sold anyways. No, it did not. Yeah, the point, he was planning on buying all of the water that was under 50 cents and pricing it all to 50 cents so he could control the economy there. And I said, okay, cool, have fun with that. And so I put mine at 0.45, so if he does that, he'll end up buying mine.
Yeah.
Firing some of the goes back. And then he didn't do it, so now I'm hurt. How much money do I have there again? Let's see. I mean, how much water do I have?
Hundreds of thousands of waters.
No, I wish. It actually does take a while to get water. Okay, 724. I'm gonna pull out of Weavers. I'm gonna put it down here in Windswood. Why not? Actually, you know what? I might use this for Arcana stuff. Let's go see what I need for Arcana. Can I just... Is there any recipes with just water and moats?
I don't think so. That's more water and like for potions and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I just walked past the arcane. Oh, no. It got downgraded? Oh, yeah. Man. It was a nice magical shop that you had to walk in for the Arcana stuff.
Yeah, they downgraded it.
Yeah. Oh, they chose to downgrade it? I thought an invasion happened and that's why.
Yeah, that's why it...
Oh, the invasion? Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, I'm level 51. I forgot about that. I can actually go sign up for invasions. Oh,
Recommended to be level 60
invasion?
though. No, Wrestle Shore had a war.
Oh.
It's gonna have another
No.
war.
Wait, what? They had a war?
Yep.
I thought they had an invasion like immediately after. Yeah, because they took it and they had an invasion coming up right after. Right?
I don't think so.
I think that's what happened. I don't know, man. I don't know. I still go sign up for invasions. I mean, XP's XP, honestly. If they don't put me in, oh well. I mean, what's new?
Bunny Island.
Bunny Island.
I think it said it's safe to walk across here without drowning. Great to know. It is.
They're actually. Oh wow, that's crazy. So apparently, a common focus potion, common focus actually requires just water and water motes. Making 40 of those. I'm just trying to get my stuff up. Like, I'm trying to get the Arcana up. So, whatever I can make is what I can make.
Making it slowly but steadily.
Mm-hmm. What's sad is I have to go do the Dynasty stuff. I just did the Dynasty stuff. It was so bugged. I didn't... Oh, it hurt. I don't know if I want to go back and do Dynasty again, but I kind of have to if I want to finish, like, at least the main story quest.
I haven't got there yet. I'm trying to level right now to get to like level 47 at least, because I'm in an area where everything's level 48, and I'm just, unless I have help, I'm gonna get wiped.
Oh, okay.
And I don't feel like retrying over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's understandable. Oh, man. I was one of those idiots that would rush a high-level quest by myself. Like, I was doing my Lumen promotion quest, which is a level 49, 50 area at level 33. And so all the enemies had skulls above their heads, and I was constant. Every single enemy I was fighting was a Dark Souls boss. If I screwed up, I was pretty much gonna die. But I completed the Lumen stuff, which was nice, which definitely helped me out because when I did that, it was about the time where everybody was starting to get ready to do PvP. So when the Brightwood attack came around, well, when I went to go do the PvP quest with them, like it helped me get to max reputation. So all I have to do is go do my adjudicator promotion quest. And once I do that, then boom, I've got max faction reputation. So
Yeah.
So I mean, that's literally all it is. which I find kind of nice.
Like, I love and I hate at the same time skinning everything and Restless Shores, because it gives you a ton of anything, gives you thick hide except for rabbits, which is nice. But it's also like, I don't need thick hide, I want raw hide.
Yeah.
It's like a plethora over here. Like, you instantly realize that, like, oh, I'm never gonna run out. Oh my goodness, I should probably not do this anymore. Well, actually, I can use these.
I love this. I love this perk is so dumb. I love it. So apparently a bag can have a perk that gives you ammo when you get hit with it. It's like a chance. This one says when hit with a rifle, 6.9% chance you gain ammo.
That'd be nice, especially if you're a rifle main. Like rifle to rifle battle.
What do you mean? Do you realize how much ammo people carry on them?
A lot.
It's a 6.9% chance. If you get hit a number of, that means it just if you're getting hit that much, by the time you get hit enough that this actually triggers the second time, unless you're incredibly lucky, you're dead. So yeah, it's I don't know how much ammo it is, but it's like it's still.
But you came out with profit on ammo. That's the difference.
Not entirely.
You might have died, but you still got ammo that you probably wasted.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it. But at the same time, like, isn't that kind of just... Because it says when hit with a rifle. So when someone shoots you, you get the shells.
Pretty much. I wonder if what they mean by hit, because like if you get hit like with a sticky or you get hit with a fire bullet, if that still counts.
I don't know. Just, I mean, there's some of them here that has like a higher chance. Like this one has a 7.8, and of course there's the 8.2. You know, it changes, but like it's still, to me, just seems like kind of a worthless one to have. You know, like you could just have extra pockets on it, which helps you, you know, bring it up, or you can just have like another thing on it, like Azoth attuned. Shoot, even Mercenary's Burden, it reduces the weight of weapons and ammunition by 8.2%. So I don't know, it just,
Yeah, that would be nice.
yeah. Like I know one thing Jafar complains about a lot is just the sheer weight of the ammo he has to carry. And I understand, because I've carried around his arrows before. Yeah, I made a bunch of Star Metal arrows and was like, hey Jafar, I need to give these to you. And he's like, I don't have room for them. And I'm like, what do you want me to do with them then? And he goes, well, put in storage. What storage?
What is storage? Define storage.
Define storage. Something you put stuff in. Yeah, unfortunately, there's stuff in there. I never have enough storage to put anything in it. It's always just full of stuff.
I have to give a lot of stuff to Ivory John, but I have not, like, I know he's been online and I've chatted with him, but he's not been in the crafters chat for a minute.
Nobody has. Every time I'm always going like, oh man, crafters are on, yay, and then I'll go check. They're not in the chat. Oh crap. And so I have to go look around. And I'm like, man, I don't know where they are.
I need to give him stuff. He needs stuff, and I'm like, well, I have the stuff that you need.
Yeah.
But I can't
like,
give you the stuff if you're not there.
Yeah, I have a bunch of like crafting mods and stuff I'm not gonna use, and I would rather just dump it onto them. It's to the point I'm literally throwing out crafting mods and refining reagents. Refining reagents weigh so much. I just like the crafters literally said, "Oh yeah, don't throw away, like don't sell refining reagents," and I'm like, why? And they're like, well, because we really need them. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I look back at my refining reagents. I'm sorry, it's taking up my entire storage, so I have to sell them because I could never find them to give them any. So, yeah, it's kind of an issue.
Major issues.
Major issues.
Come here, Star Metal. You're mine.
Yep.
I still have iron pickaxes. I need Star Metal things that have
I should
perks
honestly
on them.
go and find out how much these are.
What
Some
things?
of these crafting mods are probably worth a bunch in the market right now.
I don't know if you can sell crafting mods.
Yeah,
Can
you
you?
can. There's I know the, oh man, the sliver of cobalt. What that does is makes it where you can carry more ores in your bag. Or like that's the purpose of it. And there it's selling, the cheapest one is like 450, 500 right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I thought, oh, nobody's gonna buy that. My friend bought one. I was like, bro, why'd you? I'm like, I mean, I know it's your money and all, but like, why? And he goes, because I want a sliver of cobalt, and I don't want to sit here for 6 hours trying to grind for one sliver of cobalt when I could just buy it for 500. And I'm like, hey, you make a fair point, I guess. The reason I was concerned is because I was the one who gave him pretty much the money to buy it. So,
why'd you spend my money like that? Because I can.
yeah. Yeah, no, he's been helping me out a lot, so I said, here's some money in advance. I need you to get me this much lumber tonight. And he goes, okay, cool. So, yeah. That's pretty much how it is. I think in total I've given him about 15, 20k in gold. So, I'll just be like, hey, I need this, this, and this. Can you get it? And he's like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll do it. Because, I mean, it's weird because my friends got on and our objectives were to do dungeons and questing, but they have been doing more crafting than the crafters. Like, it's insane. One of my friends is level 30 something now, and he has been just crafting constantly for 3 days. I'm like, oh, fun. I don't even know what, like, I want to know what his mining level is. Because I'm trying to get to orichalcum stuff at the same time. Like, I don't want to sit here and do orichalcum. You know, I don't want to sit here and mine for another 20 levels. 30 levels. Wait a minute, what level is orichalcum? 175. Oh, so 20 levels. Yeah, I have to do another 20 levels of mining to get to orichalcum, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot.
It's a ton, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and try to mine all that. And so, I just want to force him to go do it.
Here's money.
See?
Go do it.
Yeah, he's not a slave if I pay him.
Paying him correctly and adequately, though.
I mean, considering I told him to get me like 600 iron ore and then gave him 6k in gold, I think I'm paying him a pretty good amount. It's more of I tell him to go do stuff and then, you know, he does it.
Thank God I don't have to be here for that long. Holy. Almost died there.
And
Oh,
why
it
is
didn't
that?
count. I had these elementals, but I still gotta be here.
Oh, okay.
Sucks.
Yeah. By the elementals, you mean like the dryad stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, it's funny because I actually like fighting them.
I like fighting them too. I'm just in an area where I'm level 43, and they do a ton of damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. They're really the dryad stuff is really fun to fight in like a 1v1 or a 1v2, but if they start zerging you, you're just like, yeah, this is more annoying than it is fun.
Yep.
So
They're cool
I love fighting
enemies.
in 1v1s. I think they're probably the best enemy in the game. Like the best
Outside,
type.
yeah. They have more variety to them. Like, I was hoping
Yeah.
for more of this, you know.
Yeah, I mean the sword. I mean, you know, you got the soldier with the sword and shield. He literally does a taunt.
Yeah.
Like he beefs himself up and gets ready for a fight. And then you have the archer that has an evade shot. I'm like, the archer has an evade shot? That's cool.
Yeah.
So
And the wolves are a lot a bit different too. You didn't see
Yeah.
me.
I like that you can mine the wolves. I think it's funny. Or no, I think you do the logging on the wolves for the dryad
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's logging.
But it's the dryad bear, I believe, is the one you actually can mine.
Yes.
Yes, it's that one. I need to find that dryad bear. I need to go back. I want to mine it. Take a pickaxe and mine all day.
This chest is blocking me. No, chest. Don't do me like this. I'm too young to die. Okay, thank you. Alright. There, I got what I needed. Time to eat myself off the cliff. No, I'm not gonna eat myself,
Off
yeah.
the cliff.
I'll probably walk straight forward, then eat myself off the cliff.
Oh. That's a good point. I like going off the cliff.
Actually, when fall damage is like Apex Legends.
What do you mean, dude? It's less than Apex Legends. At least Apex Legends has a landing animation that can get you killed.
Yeah.
This really doesn't. You just sit there and you're just like, well, no enemies, cool.
Yeet. That works. I don't wanna mess with y'all, but I'm just trying to parkour hardcore to the highest point of this cliff because it makes sense. Some guy's in here fighting everything though. Oh no. See, that's why these guys are cool. They're like sitting here acting like players. They're just taunting. Like I'm seeing the Dryad soldier, and he just keeps taunting and just making some cool animations. I'm like, yeah, these guys are cool.
I know. I love it so much. It's like, I don't know. It just. I think the Dryad ones are like they have. Not only do they have cool animations, but the thing is they make you feel like they're kind of player-like.
Yeah.
Because of the cool animations, and the fact is that it's not like they just randomly do it too.
Yeah.
Like when you start a fight, they'll either do that or wait till you hit them once or twice, and then they'll do the taunt so they get the defense buff.
Yeah.
And then the archers, like, you know, they're not going to just do the evade shot while you're 20 feet away. They're going to wait till you start hitting them up close, and then they'll do the evade shot. And so you're just like, oh man, I just used all my abilities to rush in on him, and he just evade shotted. What shall I do? So
poke him with the stick.
It's really cool. I like, honestly, it's just I wish they had more enemies kind of like that, where they had like different abilities of different weapons and things. Like I'll watch like some of the skeletons, they'll have like a spear or whatever, you know, they'll just be like a spearman or whatever. But they'll go around and they'll have like maybe a spear ability, but there's nothing really cool about it, you know? Like they don't have like the spear throw ability that the players have or anything like that. Not to mention they kind of do it at random.
Yeah.
You know, like they'll just stab you a few times and be like, okay, I guess we'll do the sweep attack real quick, and the sweep attack does nothing. It's just kind of a bummer. Yeah. But the Dryads, it's just so cool. Even the Shamans. The Shamans have nothing to do with the player, but yet their abilities are just so cool.
Yeah, I think that they missed out on that part. When I saw the Shaman do like this earth move where it just shot up like roots out of the ground and like literally stopped me, and it felt like something was grabbing my leg as a player. I was like, yo, why can't my mate just do this, huh?
I know. I honestly, so when I was first playing, I actually went into the Ice Gauntlet build because I wanted to do Spear Ice Gauntlet. Well, the thing is that I went to the Ice because I thought there were different types of gauntlets. And so I was just going to start out in Ice Gauntlet, get my mastery up for the Gauntlet. But the thing is that I realized the Ice Gauntlet is literally the weapon. There's no other gauntlets right now. They're planning on adding a Void Gauntlet in the future, but like, that's all they have. And I was like, bro, I wanted to have like a cool, like an ice and earth combination, you know, like an earth gauntlet where you could create a shockwave out of the earth or create like a little wall of cover or something. Here's how cool that would be.
Yeah, that's where I was like, they just missed their opportunity. Like, if the Shamans can do that, why can't I, you know?
Yeah, honestly. Like, it seemed like it'd be really cool. I would really like for them to have like a whole Summoners build. That would be fun. Especially for PvE fights where like you're going in dungeons and then you just have like an army coming at you and you say, oh, you have an army? Well, guess what? Punch the ground real quick and then you just see the undead rise and start fighting like that.
Or
that would be cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope to even have like things that allow you to equip a companion, and then if you wanted to do like a summoners build, you can go like full summoners build and have something else. So you can have like a bear that helps you and attacks things with you and stuff. But then I feel like it'd be too much ESO. What? I'm over encumbered?
Yeah. I don't know. So there's a game, I don't know if you ever heard, called Trove.
Yes.
And yeah, so in Trove, I always went as a summoners build because I always thought it was cool. It's not even really the fact that like the summoners build is a good solo build because you can get all the enemies and stuff aggroing on you. But it wasn't even for that. The cool part about it is I like to throw down my minions and watch my skeletons like basically just fight them.
Yeah.
Just kind of like watch this battle go. It made it feel like I wasn't always playing alone.
Yeah.
So like, you know, like it acted like there was like some companions there helping me along, and I was like, yeah, it feels really cool. And then I get in a new world and I'm like, I can't even create an earth wall.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to be the avatar? Master of all four elements.
Well, you can't.
Unfortunately, I cannot. I still have to learn two different elements. Gotta learn air. And well actually, Well, would the ice be considered water? I guess. I mean, I guess it could, but there's no like actual like water involved really. It's just all ice.
It's frozen water.
Yeah, it's frozen water, but I mean,
Yeah, you can't do like water moves, but technically it is because in the Avatar that's what they do use is ice as well.
They'll use water and freeze it real quick, and then just.
They should just give me a blood gauntlet so I can blood bend. Everybody would be dead.
Honestly.
Insta-stun enemy, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they missed a whole opportunity with like the whole gauntlet and staff thing, because like, I mean, you can have the staffs. That's cool. Okay. You can have that, but there should be different elements of staffs, and the staffs would allow for you to have more of the. I guess the more of the direct approach where you would fire it out of the staff and, you know, you would deal a bunch of damage. But it's like, that's where the roots would come in, where you could do the nature abilities and things, because you can get a nature staff or something like that.
Yeah.
But then you'd have the ice gauntlets, which was more of a defense type, where, you know, the void gauntlet could put out a void shield in front of you. So it would block bullets for a short time and maybe like take the bullets and fire it back. Or have like an earth gauntlet where like you just see an animation of your person just beefing their arm up, punching the ground, and it creates a wall in front of them for like 10 seconds. You know, like cool things like that. You know, it would give them more variety, because I mean, to be honest, for me, the fire staff and ice gauntlet, they're different because of their abilities, but to me they're really not different as a weapon because of that.
Yeah, they're basically the same thing, just one's fire, one's ice.
Yeah, one does more damage because it's fire, and one just has more CC because it's ice. But so, you know, I feel like they kind of missed out on an opportunity there. But I mean, I still enjoy them. I haven't used the fire staff, but that's just because I don't want to. And the ice gauntlet, I just tend not to use because I'm running a tank build, and I don't know. I like the grid axe. It's pretty fun.
I'm trying to stay away from it. I just feel like there does have to be like a change in or a balance in weapons, because like I would love to run the spear, but the spear is absolutely useless, especially when it comes to war. Like if you're not running great axe, if you're not running like ice gauntlet, if you're not running fire staff or musket, like you're pretty much
open world PvP. The spear is great, but when it comes to war, yeah, it's.
That's why I feel like they need a balance on things, because like that.
Yeah.
They need something, and by balancing, I hope that they don't just release, here's a little pistol in your pocket, and here's a new void gauntlet, and this is our balance, because now they are the most OP things ever to be created in your world.
Man. No, okay, another thing that I'm a little angry about. Okay, the musket. The musket should have a pistol ability. There should be an ability where the musket people can literally just hit it, and it will be like a quick scope shot with a pistol. They just quick draw and shoot it, and then they just put it back. I think that would be cool. Balancing terms, I don't even really care. I just think it would be cool for the musket people. Like, you know, they're just shooting at you with a musket. 1 sec, you get close, they just pull out this duck pistol of a gun that shoots 4 shots and maybe knock you back. Or something like that. I think that'd be cool.
That's what I'm kind of hoping for when that little pistol comes out, is that I can run like musket and pistol, because I think it's really dope when I'm fighting the pirates up here in Restless Shore that they could like, 1, get a taunt, but 2, they can literally like pull out 2 pistols and just bat. I'm like, yo, that would be so sick if I could do that against somebody.
That would be great.
And like do that against somebody in like close quarter combat. Like once they try to fight me, I'd have to be uninterruptible, because that would be super stupid if they make it interruptible, because that's not.
I mean, the AI's it's literally uninterruptible, so.
Yeah. So
like when you shoot, I literally can't stun them. I'll use my shield bash or whatever I can against them, and it literally will not stop the animation.
Yeah. So it'd be dope to just be able to do that with like a pistol. Just be able to fry people like that. That'd be super sick.
Yep. Did I just sell more water? I think I did.
I remember when being over encumbered cost you health.
It costed you what?
Health.
Really?
Yeah, like the more you stayed over encumbered, the more your health depleted.
Is that the only thing that it did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see how that was kind of broken. Cause you wouldn't even really notice, would you?
Some people didn't. I did. I was like, yo, this is gonna kill me.
I see. Unless it was like constantly, you know, telling me like, hey, yo, you're encumbered. I would probably just look right over it and be like, yeah, I'm good. Because I'm a tank. Currently, I have 9,500 health. Like, when you have over 9k health, you probably wouldn't really notice or much care, to be honest.
It would deplete health really fast, though. I remember in the beta, like, if I was just walking for at least 10 feet, that would be a third of my life just gone. So I'd have to drop something, run, store it, come back, pick it up, and then I'd be fine.
Oh, like as in it would destroy it over time?
Yeah, like it would deplete it over time.
I thought you meant like the more weight you had, the more it would drop your max health.
No, like it would literally kill you.
Oh, that's kind of dumb.
To the aid of a hero, and here you are.
How would... So like the more you moved, it just...
Depleted more of your health until like you were at 0 health and died.
What? That's crazy.
That's what I noticed in the beta. Uneven surfaces, my only weakness. No, why?
Oh no! Oh no! You're at that one legend restless.
I'll be back for all those things that I just dropped.
Okay.
You turn in some things. Where's Arcana in here?
Jump down the pit. That's where you'll find everything.
I think I accidentally abandoned something that I didn't want to abandon. Oh well, it's too late.
Oh. Well then.
There's nothing I need here other than storage space. Also, Shores is one of my favorite places, and the looks of things. I love the pirate theme.
I have managed to break my game. All of my textures are now busted. Okay, it's fixing itself. Cool. Don't you just love it?
Always.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I can't seem to get my frames to go above 60.
I don't know. I think that's just how the game is made, maybe.
Okay.
I would assume.
I don't know. It'll go up to like the most it'll go up is like 60.2. But like I don't know. It's weird because when I look and see it on your screen, it's 62, and I'm like, wait a minute, you've managed to go higher than me, and I don't like it.
No, I just have latency right now. Oh, my FPS is at, yeah, it goes up to like 62 and then drops back down to 59. If I'm standing still, it's a solid 62.4. If I'm moving, it's at 61.
Yeah, I can't even get to do that. When I'm standing still, it's 60.1. You're cheating. I don't know what you're doing, but you're cheating.
I have a 3080 as well.
That's not fair. Okay, I'm gonna put, let's see. That's not fair, game. I put it to low and you still... Okay. Let me turn it back up.
Finally, level frigin 35. Holy moly.
Oh, did you level up?
About time.
Oh, man. Okay, I need to ask, how in the heck do you change the shape of your webcam?
Oh, they're called masks. If you go to...
Oh, so it's like a green screen, like, mask?
No, it's just like a regular mask. I'll pull it up on screen right now.
Okay.
Let me go to my downloads. Should have it here somewhere. Where'd you go? Oh, yeah. So they're like, basically anywhere where it's black, it's not gonna show. And you can create these like on Photoshop, but there's a place called Nerd or Die that has several of them, and they have different like this. So if I just click on, I have to go on OBS and click on it, but if I clicked on any of these, it'll change that. It also has landscape. So like I could do, if I wanted to right now, I have this long one usually running because I kind of like it looking like a rupee from, what is it called? Zelda. So I was like, this looks pretty cool. But if I go to my camera mirror, go to my filters where it says my mask, click it, browse, like to see, gotta go to downloads, thank you. It's either between this one or this one that I like doing. So it's a bigger little diamond.
Okay.
But you could click it onto anything. So once I start clicking on things, like it changes. If I just want a straight circle.
So the OBS just has like a mask thing in it and you just put those in there?
Yeah, it has, it's called image blend, and then you just have to create the source for it. So everywhere where it's going to be black, like you literally, if you went on Paint and just painted black things all over or the thing and downloaded that, and it's just a white and black image, and then go into your mask, your OBS will be like, okay, everywhere where it's black, you don't want it to show.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be transparent, it just has to be white where you do want to show it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all it has to be.
That's convenient to know. See, I've wondered about that because, like, I mean, I've got a green screen and I like doing cool stuff with it, but you know, I think it'd be cool if I had like some cool shapes and stuff. Be able to have a little fun with it.
So far, I've been liking the masks. I think that they're really nice, and they add like a different type of pizzazz to your production quality, at least.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. I
Also,
can use my ice gauntlet now.
Are those blue screen glasses?
Yes.
I can notice the
I
little
see the
yellow
light is
tint
still
in it,
with
so that's
you.
why I was asking.
Yeah, these
How much
I've
are
been
those?
using for a bit. They're not too expensive. I think like there's a place called Clear Eye View that sells them for like 40-50 bucks, but I think most places are 40 to 50 if you get like more high-end glasses, I guess you could say. Not that these aren't high-end, it's just some people like, well, I'm high-end because of blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, sure. Because the only thing with blue light blocking glasses, and I learned this from an optometrist the other day because my wife had to go to an optometrist appointment, is that there's no literal research behind blue light glasses that it says that it'll physically protect you from like staring at a screen for more than the allotted time that anybody recommends staring at a screen for.
Okay, so it'll protect you for like maybe an hour or two, but that's about it.
Nobody knows.
They say.
Yeah, it's just like no, it does help. I feel like there's a difference, but then that's arguable because it could be a placebo effect. So that's where that's why like science says that there's nothing that what is it called? There's no research behind it actually helping you.
Got it.
So I don't know how true that is, and nobody's done research, but I just know that the optometrist is like, I would recommend, like he installs blue light filters on patients' glasses, and he's like, told my wife, he's like, I would probably do that, but there's no research showing that it will help. That's the thing, like, because she has migraines and stuff, and especially now they're more intensified because she's pregnant. So he's like, yeah, there's just no research that, like, I wouldn't want to do that or tell you to get glasses with blue light eye blocking filters, because he's like, there's just no research. Like, I tell people that all the time if they're staring in a computer screen, but I always tell them there's no research behind me telling them that. So if they for some reason lose their vision later on, they can't sit there and say that I told them that this would solve their problem, you know. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that, so I was like, it's nice to keep in mind.
With me, it's, I mean, I basically live on a computer.
Yeah.
Stuff, my schoolwork, anytime I have a job, I have to constantly be on it. I stream a lot, and of course I play games and things. But like, I'm basically always on my computer. I spend probably more time at my computer than anything else. I spend more time in here than I do asleep. And so I didn't know if it like actually worked, you know, because most of the time when I look, they're like 80 bucks, 100 bucks, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to pay that much, especially if I don't know if they actually work or not. So
yeah, I feel like they make a difference, but again, it's just one of those. I can understand like his point. If no university spent the time to research if like eyes strain less or they strain more because of that, like there's just no proven stuff, I guess, on that.
Yeah.
So I understand. But I do. I like the moment I've used them, I felt the difference after staring at a screen for a longer time. My favorite ones that I have probably are my Clear Eye Views. It's CEV, but they're called Clear Eye Views, and you can search them up like that. Those are probably my favorite ones that I've ever gotten. Like, I felt the most difference with those. I just wanted to switch it up. Like, I've been wearing these for a minute, so I just wanted to, or those for a minute. I just wanted to switch up, not wear those for a little bit. So
yeah.
And those are, if you're looking still at my stream, those are these guys. So
okay.
These worked like crazy. Like I got them. Well, I didn't even buy them. I just know that they're discounted pretty crazy. I got them because I was casting for a Valorant league, and they were one of the sponsors, and they send all the casters free stuff. So that was one of the free stuffs I got.
That's cool.
But literally, the moment I got them, it took me like almost like a year or so to take them off. Like I literally probably wore them every single day after that, like religiously, because they felt comfortable, and I literally felt a huge difference while I was playing games.
Got it. Yeah, no, I've always thought about it, because So, I don't know if this is directly related or if I was born with it. I don't know, but for a while, I found out a while back. I actually have a blind spot in my so everybody has a blind spot in their eye. Mine is just a little more intensive. Where for some people they might have a blind spot on the, kind of on the left side or the right side of wherever they're looking. Some have a little bit of both. The thing is, I literally have a ring where I can't see anything there. And so, when some people, some people make the joke, "Oh man, you're so blind," and I'm literally looking at the item. It's because I can't see the item too well. I can see what's around it just fine. It's just that I'll look like a game, Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, Rainbow Six Siege is the worst thing ever because whenever I go to look into like a really small crevice or whatever or something like that, I can't see too much of it. Matter of fact, when I'm looking at your screen, so if I put it in like the normal player, not the full screen, and I look directly at your face, the little points at the top, how the lines go up and actually angle toward the top, those angled lines disappear for me. I can't see the rest of your webcam. I can see basically just your face and probably part of your chest and microphone. Yeah. My eyes are really messed up, and I thought it wouldn't fix it, but I don't want it to get worse to the point where I'm basically having to be tunnel vision because of how much I've been on a computer. Because it's literally this has been me my entire life. I've been playing video games since I don't know, as long as I can remember. And when I remember when my parents bought me an Xbox in, oh man, I was maybe 10 at the time. Because I played games before then. I played on the GameCube, the Wii. I was playing the GameCube in preschool and winning bets with kids, and I didn't even know that they were betting, to be honest. They just kept giving me money because I was winning Mario Kart for them. But the thing is that they got me an Xbox 360 when I turned 10 years. I don't know, for whatever Christmas it was. I think maybe when I turned 10, maybe I was 9. But I got it then and just continued to play, and then I got the Xbox One, moved from the Xbox One to PC, and so I've played it religiously. I mean, I was one of those kids that when you asked to go outside to go play, outside, I'd be like, "What's that?" and just keep playing video games.
Yeah.
So, it was one of those weird things. When I was younger, I was one of those kids that always kept the light off while playing games. And
that
I eventually
does hurt your eyeballs.
Yes. I eventually got to the point. I think I was probably it was when I got my PC. So I was about 14 at the time. That was when I finally was okay, I need to have a lamp on or something because I can't sit here and I was starting to get migraines at that point. I actually get migraines still. But that's usually if I'm not only am I playing games, but I'm also extremely tired. Then I'll start to get migraines or whatever from just sitting here playing games. Mm-hmm. But I'm one of those people. It's what else am I gonna do? Go to sleep? I got a migraine now. I'm not going to sleep. So, it's a struggle sometimes. So, I didn't know about the glasses. See if they would be any better. But I mean, if they help, I'm down to try it out. I just didn't want to pay $80 to try it out. It seems a little much, but if I could find it for 40, I'm probably willing to try them out. Not to mention,
And if anybody tells you Amazon, don't. We've bought a pair where it came a 3-pack for $20 or something like that. Don't. I would go through a company.
If I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy it through someone who's known to sell glasses. Because they know what they're doing with the glasses. I'm not gonna go to Amazon. Trust me. Amazon has charged me with Prime for the last 4 months, and it took till last month before they said, "Okay, we'll stop charging you." And I'm cool. So, yeah, I kept getting charged with Prime, and I would contact them every month about this. And I'd contact my bank, file something, and Amazon would be like, well, we don't see the transaction, so we can't do anything. And then last month, they were like, okay, we'll finally do something about this. So, took them 4 months. So, yeah. So I have 3 months of Amazon Prime that I never got. So yeah, no, I don't trust Amazon with a whole lot. I may buy stuff from them, but no, I don't. I don't trust. I'm not gonna buy things that need to be professionally made.
Yeah, because the only ones that I would probably recommend are Gunner, because that's what these glasses are right now, are my Gunner glasses. They're the Far Cry editions, Far Cry 5 Father Glasses editions. And then
you know, I recognized the style a little bit. I was like, I don't know, you look like something. Now it makes sense. You kind of do look like John Cena a little bit with those.
well, I don't think it's these. I just think it's the glasses. I don't think I look like John Cena because he has a man bun and a.
Well, yeah, no, but the glasses, I mean, you also got the little mustache. It's kind of the same, a little bit.
He had a beard. He didn't have a mustache.
No, he had a mustache.
No, he had a beard.
He didn't have a mustache?
I mean, he had.
Oh wait, no, wait a minute,
like
wait a minute. I'm thinking. No, Joseph Seed is the one Bro, it's been a while since I played Far Cry 5. Joseph Seed's the one I'm talking about, not John Seed. Yeah, he's got a mustache. He's got a full-blown mustache, my dude. I mean, he has a beard.
Yeah,
Don't
but
get me wrong.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The beard in general is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, every beard comes with the mustache if you grow it out like that. But he has a beard.
I mean, I don't know. You kind of got the facial features a little bit too. You know, I can see it.
No.
I mean, it's either that or off-brand Dr. Disrespect, but like,
I see the light.
I'm just saying.
I'll take off-brand Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, dude.
Don't need that. I feel like I'm just so close to 60 on it, but I feel like I also will never hit it.
I understand that feeling. Trust me, it hurts sometimes. You work your butt off and you're just like, oh man, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, now I hear you. Yes,
Yeah.
I want you to come to their
It took me
old
forever.
wash.
I
It's a notorious
thought that
river.
so. Yesterday, I was doing a stream where I was level 48, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a stream where when I hit level 50, I'll end the stream. Like, I will literally not end the stream until I hit level 50, because I wanted to hit level 50 really badly." Man, I regretted that because 11 hours later, I finally hit level 50. It took so long. Part of it was my fault, I will say. I did a lot of crafting rather than actually, like, speed leveling. But it's still... I had to resort to portals for about an hour to finally get to level 50.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I did not enjoy that at all. I don't like doing portals. They're just boring to me. So, but I eventually did it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Screw it, I'm gonna do it. So, I got there eventually. Ooh, you're making steel.
Star metal now.
Oh, star metal. Okay.
Once I can make all that stuff, and there's nothing else I can do anymore. Okay. I try to condense my in-player inventory since my inventory is already at like 1100 and
Yeah. Oh, I do the same thing. I never stock up on ores because the ores are super easy to get. I always stock up on. I'll just refine them down and then use the refined materials as something else. So, like, I know like people are needing arrows and stuff. So if I start to get too many ingots to the point where like it's really hard to keep up with my storage because of the number of ingots I have, then I'll start making like a ton of arrows, like a ton of star metal arrows or something, either sell them or give them away to people that are in hideout. So mostly Jafar. I just like the fact that Jafar keeps telling me to stop giving him arrows because of how many I've given him. He has probably about 7 to 8k arrows sitting around, and he needs me to stop.
endless supply of arrows. Endless supplies.
I was like, Jafar, come on, bro. I was like, see, I'm your side, because I'm supposed to be Jafar's sidekick, you know, and the sidekick always got to be able to supply him with stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hey, I'm just doing my job as a sidekick to make sure that you can continue to be your evil self. And he goes, ah, yes, I understand now. And I'm like, yes. I don't understand now. You want to explain it back to me?
Yes.
So,
that's what he says
yeah.
afterwards.
Yes.
Okay, do the explaining. Yes. Good talk.
Yep.
Boar blood.
I think it's funny because I'm trying to be Jafar's sidekick, but then I've got other people who's trying to be my sidekick, and I'm like, oh, this is funny.
Sidekickception. Sidekick
Yeah.
within a sidekick within another sidekick.
Yeah, it's great.
Within Jafar.
What?
Within Jafar. So Jafar technically has like 60 sidekicks.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly how many, but yeah, it's a great time because you know it's weird because even though I'm his sidekick, I'm like the one who has to keep connections with everybody. So then if he needs something, I'd be like, okay, let me go find out how much it's gonna cost, and then I'll go and call in a favor for someone. Be like, hey, yo, how much is this gonna cost? Like, no, man. You remember that time you helped me out? No. Well, you helped me out that one time. Here's some stuff, and then yeah, or I'll have my little team get online, and they'll be like, hey, Johnny, what do we do? And I'm like, I need lumber. Got any lumber? And they're like, I've actually asked my friend Logan so many times, like, I asked him if he had any lumber so many times, he changed his Discord status to got any lumber. So, yeah, I just have them help me craft stuff because they're trying to get their crafting stuff up as well, like the refining, and I was trying to get my engineering up for a while as well, and because I want to be able to get up to make I want to like max out my engineering, so then I can just make anything under the engineering tree at some point. And so I was like, hey, you guys, you get materials, you get your refining stuff up because that's what you guys want to do, and I get the engineering by taking your refining stuff and turning it into better stuff. I'll sell it, and then we'll come back and pay you guys. And it's like, cool. And then now that I've made all these freaking arrows, because what else am I gonna do with it? I just go to Jafar. Hey, Jafar. Hey, I got some arrows for you. And he tells me that he doesn't want them. And then I'm like, what do you want me to do with them? And he goes, I don't know. Throw them away. And I'm like, okay. So then I sell them. So then I have gold. And then he'll be like, hey, Johnny, do you have this one thing? And I'll be like, oh, man. I see. You see, I can't. I don't have that. And he's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, wait a minute. Give me a sec. Maybe I'll check this storage. And then I'll just go buy it off the market because I made so much gold off the arrows he doesn't get. And if he somehow in the future needs arrows, I have arrows. My entire storage is arrows. I have so many arrows. So yeah.
Arrows are ruining your life.
Arrows.
I just want star metal tools. That's all I want.
When I was in elementary school, whenever the teacher would tell us to draw an arrow, I never could draw an arrow correctly, and now arrows are coming back to haunt me because of all the times I messed up drawing an arrow.
This is what you get for being illiterate at drawing.
Yeah. Oh man, my handwriting was terrible. I couldn't draw at all. It was terrible. I was absolutely terrible at drawing. I have no artistic skill in me whatsoever. I'm lucky that I'm funny. But I'm not even that funny. Otherwise, I'd be a stand-up comedian. Unfortunately, I don't like standing up, so I guess I'll be a sit-down comedian.
Ha ha ha.
Haha, you see? I'm not that good at being a comedian.
You can go to comedic school. That's an actual thing.
Yeah, I think I'm good. If I have to, and see, here's the thing. I don't think that you can learn to be funny. You can learn what people like as a joke, but is that really talent? Like, so I don't know. First off, I would absolutely hate to be there. Because it's literally just, oh man, what do you react with this? Like, what are you supposed to teach in comedy school?
Comedy?
Yeah. How do you teach comedy? It's just like, I don't know. It's very weird. It's fairly simple. It's either you go really dark and people think you're a terrible person, or you go, very happy, a very happy comedy where people call you very punny all the time, and they'll tell you stop making dad jokes. But I'm not one of those people. See, I'm in the fine line. I can make deviate off the path. I'll go over there, make a nice, unbearable joke every once in a while, and then I'll make where I'm surprised Twitch allows me to stay on the air. But yeah. But the thing is I always stay in the middle. You gotta stay on that middle path,
Can't get too crazy, Johnny. Can't get too crazy.
Yeah, you can't get too crazy. If you get too crazy, people call you insane.
In the membrane. I don't like that you blocked my little spear move, sir. Don't appreciate that at all, Skelly.
So I came out here to get herbs, mostly hyssop. But this entire island, it has portals all over it.
Has what all over it?
Portals, like corruption breaches.
Oh, yeah. I had to defeat a couple up in Windsweird, so I soloed a couple on my own.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go on ahead and do them. They're only level 25. It's not like they're hard, it's just a little time consuming when you're by yourself.
Yeah, I don't try to do majors by myself.
Yeah, there's a major sitting in the middle of this, so I don't really have much of a choice. I've done a couple majors by myself. It's just, I don't want to, because they take too long.
Yeah. First mate PD prepared to be pirated.
Yeah. We're gonna pirate your movie.
We're gonna PD your pirate. We're gonna pirate your PD.
Yeah, we're coming for that booty. See, that's the fine line of comedy, where it could get really bad or really good. You don't know.
My manager just sent me my own number. All I just had to respond was a question mark.
Well then.
Well, thank you for giving me my number that I still have never forgotten.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised I still have the same number. But, like, I honestly am. See, like, my dad usually, like, goes with the whole phone bill, because, to be honest, I don't really care about my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's there. But, like I said, I'm on my computer most of the time anyways.
Yeah.
But he just kind of pays for it. And so he's just like, yeah, so here's a phone. And I'm like, cool. And he paid for one, and he has paid for, I think I'm on my third or fourth phone with this number. And I'm just like, you have changed your number every phone, and yet mine's the same. Why is this? I don't understand your logic behind this. I don't care really that, you know, my phone number hasn't changed or anything. Matter of fact, it's probably better. So then I don't have to tell everybody to go change contacts or whatever. But like, why do you change yours if you're just not gonna change mine? How, like, and the weird part too is I have a different area code than where I live in. My area code's like an hour away. Like, where did you go for these phones? Like, did you go in the back of a Walmart and be like, oh yes, I'd like to buy a phone today, and then just happen to go to like an Intelos and just get your own? I'm so confused.
For the drug cartel.
I'm sorry, Heavy. I did not want to fight you today. I didn't want to have to do this, but this game has kind of forced my hand because I really need to grab herbs in this area, and these portals are all in the way. So can you please just, you know, lie down and let me use my great axe in just one fell swoop into all of this? I do not want this to be hurt. I don't want you to get hurt while doing this. I'll make it quick. I'll make it swift. I just need you to simply just pull a Skyrim, except don't bring in the dragon, so we can finish this all in one nice chop. Problem is, oh no, he brought the rabbit. Oh, the rabbit's here. Oh no. Oh no, he brought the rabbit. Rabbit, please. Don't try to save this man. The rabbit. The rabbit will always... What? Wait, huh? What did you do? What? What? The rabbit tried to come up... Did the rabbit die to corruption? No. The animals can just die to the corruption?
I don't know. Did you accidentally give it bleed damage or whatever?
No. I don't have bleed.
Oh, I'm not sure then. Probably would have to test out that theory a couple times.
Like, he was just walking toward this guy, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, I just see like a beam go from this guy, like a purple beam, go from him and attach to the rabbit, and the rabbit just says, yeah, I'll take a nap. Are you okay, rabbit? No, he's not. He's skinnable, which means he's dead. Rest in peace, rabbit. Okay, on to the next portal, I guess. Oh, I think there might be people doing these portals nearby.
Could be.
Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. If they are, they've either given up in this area or they're doing the big one right now. Because this is the only one I really have to worry about on this island. I mean, they could be doing the ones on the other side of the islands. Oh, it's...
I'll catch you later, brother. I have to go into work, so apparently I was scheduled in way earlier than I thought. So now I'm kind of like, oh, I just got messaged that, so I have to go into work right now. Yes, sir. I'll catch you later, Johnny. All right. Peace. All right, chat. We're heading off. I didn't realize, but apparently I was supposed to be at 4:30, which was about 2.5 hours ago. I didn't know that because I thought my schedule was still the same. So in that, we might not have morning streams all week if I'm going to be showing up at 4:30 in the morning, but doing night streams. So, or midday night streams, who knows, but we'll figure it out. Catch y'all later. Peace.